Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and Viva la Raza.
Órale. Órale. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out here. It's a little strange for me right now, man, because I'm actually out here in Nevada. I drove into Vegas today, seeing all the WrestleMania stuff, but I got to drive back, and then I'm gonna fly back into Vegas on Thursday for WrestleMania. So it's kind of cool being out here in the atmosphere a little bit, just seeing how people are starting to flow in just little by little. Um, but yeah, I won't be here tomorrow nor Wednesday, but I'll be hopping on an airplane, and for the first time ever, I'll be flying into Las Vegas. I've never flown to Vegas. I've been on an airplane numerous of times, but I've always driven to Vegas, So, yeah, I guess it'll just be like a quick 30, 40-minute flight, I guess. Hey, screw it, why not, right? But man, all right, so let me tell you guys, man. I was really looking forward to last week's SmackDown. Is trying to see, okay, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do something to really start spicing this WrestleMania up, man? Because as it stands right now, look, I'll be honest with you guys, man. Am I excited? I'm excited because I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm excited because I'm gonna be at SmackDown. I'm excited because I'm gonna be at the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna wear my Bret the Hitman Hart shirt. He's my favorite wrestler of all time, and he is gonna be there at the Hall of Fame because him and Steve Austin are being inducted into the new slate that they have in Hall of Fames with the matches, right? So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to just be in Las Vegas and it just be WrestleMania. WrestleMania has not been there in Vegas since WrestleMania 9, which was a badass documentary. If you guys have not had a chance to watch that, damn, what a great documentary. I just got a chance to watch it yesterday. And so I'm excited for that, right? But the card itself, the matches themselves, man, yeah, that's where I'm having a little bit of an issue of the excitement factor. I'll tell you guys this: if WrestleMania were further away from me, because I'm from SoCal, man, if WrestleMania were further away from me, yeah, I wouldn't go. I probably wouldn't go, man. It's just not there. I'm gonna have a tag team partner jump on here with me in just a second, man. But yeah, it's just not quite there. And I was really hoping for them to do something special with Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. If you guys know, I have for like 2 years now, maybe even more, since Tiffany Stratton was doing her thing down at NXT, I had been praising for the match between her and Charlotte Flair. I had been looking in the future about 2 years ago. Man, where's my tag team partner, man? Let me text him. See if he got it or not. But since Tiffany Stratton was at NXT, I was like, man, you know what? I see the future. I see the future, Holmes. And it's gonna be her versus Charlotte Flair, probably at a WrestleMania main event because these two chicks got it. And here we are, man. And it's just this lead up has been kind of dead, man. What's up, Shadow? Yeah, man. And I spent a nice, pretty, shiny penny. I mean, I'm flying out Thursday. I'm going to SmackDown, which John Cena is slated to be on SmackDown, the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. So that'll be cool to see what happens there. So I will be at SmackDown. I will be at the Hall of Fame. I'll be at night one and night two of WrestleMania. The only thing I will not be at, I will not be at Monday Night Raw. That's still on my bucket list. I want to do a Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania because those get like lit up, pumps, right? But I can't. I just can't make it. I gotta fly out to Texas Tuesday and go do some trucking stuff over there. Even the tag team division has been whacked for a while. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, and I talked about this. It's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. If you're gonna have a tag team championship match, make it a ladder match. It's WrestleMania, man. Make this sucker something. Like all these matches are just straight up matches. The one match that you decided to turn into a street fight, which is cool, that's fine, turn it into a street fight, is the match that nobody's even really that interested in. And I'm talking about Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. You might find a couple people that might be excited for that match, but in reality, I don't hear anybody talking about that match. Like who's really talking about that match? And that's the match that you get turned into a street fight. I've been saying it over and over and over and over. How in the hell are you gonna have Gunther tie up Jay Uso and make him watch as I beat your brother to just a bloody pulp? He's drowning in his own blood. How are you gonna do that? And it's just gonna be a regular match. Like, what are you doing, man? Make it a last man standing. Do something. Like this is just gonna be a regular match. Then what was all that promo for? What was the promo? What was the point of putting Gunther in there, tying up Jay and making Jay watch as Gunther beats down Jimmy to the point where he's bleeding all over the place? What was the point of that then? Just so you guys can have a regular match? What are you doing? Make it a last man standing. No disqualifications, no countouts, last man standing. Whoever could beat their opponent down and that cannot answer a 10th count. Make it do something. It's just a regular straight up match. Yeah, TLC. They could have done something with these tag teams. Who cares right now? Right now, who gives a damn? Who gives a rat's ass about any of these tag team matches at WrestleMania? I haven't heard anybody excited for these tag team matches. Make it a ladder match. Make it a TLC match for the tag team titles. Something, because nobody gives a damn about these tag team matches at WrestleMania. Oh, you're looking forward to Damian Priest, the former El Campeón. I don't know why some people call. I don't know how he got the nickname of the bisexual Undertaker. It makes it relevant because it's a street fight. That's cool. I'm not saying every match needs to have some sort of stipulation. Of course not. But you got to throw some excitement on these matches. The Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, make it a mask match. The only way to win that match, you got to rip your opponent's mask off. Like something, throw some excitement. Do something, man. All these matches are just straight up matches. Like, gosh, man. So am I excited for WrestleMania? Yeah, I'm excited, but not for WrestleMania itself. I'm excited because I'm I'm getting a chance to go to WrestleMania. I'm going to Vegas. I'm gonna be there for it all, for the spectacle, for everything like that. So yes, I'm excited for that, but I'm not excited for the matches themselves. And look, who knows, man? We might be surprised. We may be surprised, right? I mean, WrestleMania. A lot of times they have tricks up their sleeves. So yes, I'm excited to be there. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Growing up, I never went to a wrestling event, right? Like, man, my mom was not gonna spend any money for, for any wrestling. She always thought wrestling was dumb, right? So I never went to a wrestling event. To me, even as an adult, I was like, man, WrestleMania, like, I'll never go to a WrestleMania, right? It wasn't even a thought. It never even crossed my mind to go to a WrestleMania. Like, it was never, it's just like, it's like, basically, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. So don't even think about it. It's not for you. Damn all that, Holmes. This is my second WrestleMania in 3 years. Hell yeah. So yes, I'm excited. We need, let me see. Good idea. Mask match. They should do that. They should do that. That's just another straight up match. Man, we need you as a GM. Oh, that'd be badass, man. That'd be badass. So there's rumors swirling around on who should take on Randy Orton. Randy Orton, as we know for damn sure, is gonna have a match at WrestleMania. We just don't know who it is. Some people were saying it should have been the GM Nick Aldis. I don't know, man. Like, I'll be real. I don't want to see that. I really don't. I guess Nick Aldis and Adam Pierce, both of the general managers, I guess they were wrestlers before. I never got to see them wrestle. I'm gonna be honest with everybody, man. I'm not interested in seeing them wrestle. I'm being real, man. If they go and they make that match, Nick Aldis against Randy Orton, to me, I'm just kind of like, good gosh, dog, what a buzzkill. All right, let me tag in my tag team partner right here. Let's see. Big Bird. Big
Hello, hello, hello.
Got you, big dog. How you doing, homie? Big Bird. You all right? I don't know if you can hear us or not. But all right. Let me mm, oh, okay, let me put him out. He just texted me right now. All right, but yeah, man. Nick Aldis. I don't want to see that. Mm, Back in. Okay. Nick Aldis, like, I'm not interested in that, man. Like, that's really a WrestleMania match. Like, that's dog. Come on, man. What I've been saying, and I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if this happens, if this is gonna happen. But can you imagine if they just don't announce it and Randy Orton is in the middle of the ring waiting for his opponent, and the Beast incarnate comes out, Brock Lesnar? Like, that'll be something. Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis, the GM for SmackDown. Like, really? Man, this is weak, man. This is weak. Now they got this final week right here to go ahead and spruce this sucker up just a little more. If I was like, you want to see putazos, look out the window. Yeah, homie, you know what time it is, man. But you got and Lyra Valkyria, who is the women's Intercontinental champion, right? So they're trying to put her over. Okay, all right. People are starting to get to know her name a little bit. She's in a tag team match, even though she's a singles competitor champion. Like this is the stuff where I'm just kind of like, stop, man. Why would you even do this? Now there are a few matches on here where I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. Yeah, there are. I'm actually excited for the men's Intercontinental Championship match. The Fatal Four Way, Penta versus Dominic versus Finn Balor. All three of those guys in there with the champ. Fatal Four Way. I think that's gonna be a badass match right there. So there are some matches here and there, but as a whole, as a spectacle at what WrestleMania is supposed to be, yeah, man. I don't know. It just seems like they're just kind of banking on like it's in Vegas, so it should be that should be enough for you guys. Let me see what happened to my tag team partner right here. He was about to tap in, but they're trying to do something with Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. They had Charlotte Flair go off. Let me see. I see the. Okay. Um, they're trying to do something with Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. I don't know if they could save that match anymore. Um, you only got one more day, which is SmackDown. Unless we're gonna do something on Raw, which I don't know why they would, but you only got one more day for that. And in reality, SmackDown is pretty much gonna be drowned out with John Cena being there. So I'm not sure. You could just tell it's uncomfortable. Let's see if we could get Big Bird in here. Big Bird.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. How you doing, Big Dog?
I'm doing good, and how about yourself?
Good, 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 homie. You ready for Mania?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be out there this weekend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm out here right now for work. So it's cool seeing like all the billboards and everything. I'll be driving back home tomorrow,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'll be flying back out on Thursday and enjoy the whole weekend, man. Big Bird,
Oh
what's your thoughts about this year's WrestleMania, like as a whole?
man, that's a good question.
Like,
I
are you
mean,
excited for it?
to be honest, I'm like maybe 75%. Excited.
What what
The
is it? The matches? Is it the type of matches? Like, what is it?
Let's get some matches like they had like a good build up, at the beginning, but now it seems like rush. They trying to rush the build up.
Mm.
Yeah, like let's say for example, like the Charlotte Flair with Tiffany Stratton, Jay Uso, Gunther.
What's okay? Because man, I dreamed about this match back when Tiffany Stratton was in NXT. When she was in NXT, I dreamed about one day her versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. And it's finally here, but the build up to me, honestly, man, it's been weak. It's been weak. It's been uncomfortable. It's been hard to watch. And I'm just kind of like, man, I honestly, I don't even think they're gonna get that long of a match, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't think the match is gonna go long. It's probably gonna be like maybe 6, 7 minutes or less.
Yeah, you could just tell there's an uncomfortableness, some very bad blood, and it's like them the whole promo that they the promos that they've been cutting are not good. That last well, it wasn't the very last one. Well, yeah, that was the last promo. I mean, last week you had Charlotte come out and attack Tiffany Stratton, which I thought was decent, trying to save it, I guess. But I think the damage is done, man. I don't know what can you do to save this match? Can you do anything, or it's just it is what it is at this point?
I think at this point it is what it is. I mean, it's already said and done. Like the match is gonna happen, no matter what. No, there's nothing to do like to save it. For people to be excited, to be like they could have built it good. For example, there was no reason for Charlotte Flair to win the Royal Rumble. I think that's where they dropped the ball. They could have maybe let her win like at the Elimination Chamber.
I heard Stevie Richards say something, and I thought he was dead on, man. And that is this: if you were gonna have Charlotte be the baby face, because it looked like that's where they were leaning. You're gonna have Charlotte be the baby face and Tiffany Stratton be the heel, right? But when
Oh,
she came,
yeah.
but when she comes out after winning the Royal Rumble, people are booing her. They don't like that she won the Royal Rumble. And what he said, what he said was when they were showing her vignettes, why are you showing her on a yacht? Why are you showing her, in a bikini, showing off her body? Why are you showing her like living this lavish lifestyle? If you want her to come back and be likable, show her in the gym. Show her rehabbing her injury. Show us the pain on her face. Show her like struggling to get back to becoming the queen. Don't show her, laying down on a yacht in the, on the beach. Like, why are you doing that for? Like,
Yeah,
you're pretty much showing that. Oh, you know what? Like, oh, she's better than you. She's better. Like,
uh huh. Yep.
show her rehabbing her injury. Show her in the gym. Show her going to the doctor. Show her, the test that she's getting for her injury. Show her the pain in her face as she's working out. Stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah, have her do that. And I'm with you. She should have probably won the Elimination Chamber instead of the Royal Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen that video from Stevie Richard, and it's true what he's saying because how you gonna show like the vignette like that you're rich and you're on a job and you look good and all this stuff, like, nah, man, we trying to relate with you, like, okay, she's starting from the bottom, going back up, and earning her spot. But it seems like she just came back, and then I think that was the deal, like, hey, I'm gonna come back, but let me win the Royal Rumble. But it shouldn't be like that. That's the part that runs me the wrong way. Like, man, they could have done that even like like differently. People would have been invested right now, like on the match. Like, oh, I can't wait to see this match. As a matter of fact, probably there would have been people cheering for Charlotte. Like, hey, you know what? I want Charlotte to win. She's been through a lot. She was out like for a year, I think, if I remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then another thing too is like this year's Royal Rumble, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but like the winners, you notice that they treat them like whatever, like wow, like they supposed to treat them as like they won the Royal Rumble, like it means something. It means something big, but I don't know. This year they kind of like Jay and Charlotte kind of like they're like whatever. I think it was a waste of like winners. They could have picked somebody else to win like the men's and the women's Royal Rumble.
Well, I mean, we could look at it like this, Big Bird. Both Royal Rumble winners, they're both getting a title shot at WrestleMania, but neither one of them are the main event.
You know
Neither
what? I
neither
have a
one of them are closing the show.
I don't know. I don't know. You had the chance already to see the documentary of the I think it's WrestleMania 9 right there in Las Vegas.
Oh, I saw it yesterday, man. It is
Oh
so damn
man,
good.
yeah, it's good. So I was thinking, right? Maybe since this is the second time around in Las Vegas, they might hit us with a twist. You know, like let's say for example, they mentioning that Roman's Reign and CM Punk and Seth Rollins are gonna be the main event, but what if is in reality is Jay and Gunther, and then let's say for example Jay wins, and then CM Punk, politicians in the back, and that's another favorite that Paul Heyman owes him. He comes out and he wins the title from Jay. I was just thinking, because WWE they do things for a reason, but you really really have to pay attention to everything they do, what they talk about, the documentaries, etc. But I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's what I think that's gonna happen.
How about you bring back Hulk Hogan and he wins the title after the match? Do it again, Holmes.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
gonna come
man,
out. He's gonna come out with a black eye.
he didn't come out with a busted eye, man. That's right. The Macho Man from the grave came back to sock him up. No, first of all, that's a great documentary. I highly recommend. Man, I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
That documentary it's almost 2 hours long, and I couldn't get enough. I did not want it to end, man. Um, no, you know what? You're right. That's the only thing I'm saying. Big Bird is. I'm sure they got some tricks up their sleeve because as it stands right now, it's just kind of like a little bit dull. Like I would say this, Big Bird. I would say this: the triple threat match with the ladies for the title with Io, Bianca, and Mommy. Why don't you turn that into a ladder match?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome because to be honest, I was excited for like Io and Bianca wrestle by themselves, one on one. But
Hmm.
th- don't get me wrong, I love Rhea. I love her to death. But it's just bad how they just like shove her in there and make her seem like, oh yeah, I could just walk in this match and I could get a title match. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that to her or the match. But like you say, if they make it a ladder match, I think that'll be awesome. I think I'll be more invested. Like, oh wow, I do want to watch this match now.
Yeah, I mean, some of these matches need something, Big Bird. I mean, you got okay, so you got the tag team titles on the line. If you're not gonna turn the women's championship match a tag team match because it involves the Royal Rumble winner, like why would you put them in a ladder match? Okay, then make the tag match a ladder match. Make have like three. Okay, because you got 2 nights. You
Yeah.
got 2 nights. You got a total, I think, of like 14 matches, somewhere around like that. Okay, have out of all 14 matches, you got one. You got one match that's a street fight. All the other matches, they're all regular matches. Throw in a TLC match. Throw in a ladder match. Make the tag team titles a ladder match. Throw in make a Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. Make it a mask match. There is no count out. There's no submission. There's no pinfall. You can only win by ripping your opponent's mask off. Something, Big Bird, do something. You only out of 14 matches in 2 nights, you only have one match that's a street fight. You got no other special stipulation matches. There's no TLC. There's no ladder match. There's no false count anywhere. How did Gunther beat the heck out of Jimmy? Like in front of Jay, he made him watch. He made him watch as he beat his brother down, bloody and everything. And you're gonna leave it as a regular match?
Yeah, that's true. They should like make it like a hardcore match or like a first blood match or
Yeah,
something.
I was thinking last man standing, 10 count.
Oh, that's even better. I didn't thought about that one, but I think that'll be badass. If they make it a last man standing. Wow.
Something. But look, remember, think about that promo. First of all, we've seen this match. We've seen Gunther versus Jay a few times already. We saw it at the last Saturday night's main event, and now you have Gunther beat up your brother, ties you up to the rope, it was brutal to see, man. It reminded me of the movie Casino when they made Joe Pesci watch as they beat up
Oh
his
yeah,
brother. It reminded me of that, and I'm like, ooh, now I'm interested. Now I'm invested, and it's gonna be just a regular match. Like, come on, man, you got to do something. We've already seen a regular match with these two guys, man. Like, I don't know,
yeah, that
it's bugging me, man.
yeah, man. You know that segment was so good that they made Jimmy bleed y todo. So I thought that they were gonna follow up to it. Like, you know what, the next week maybe Jay was gonna come out and say like, hey, you know what, I want you like in a steel cage match or
Some,
last man standing or whatever the case is. But no, they I don't know what's wrong with the writers or the people behind, or maybe they think, oh man, we got so many matches in our hand, like we messed up, you know. They could have planned it like a while ago. Hey, you know what, let's make only like 6 matches in one night or 5 matches in one night. And you know, some of them give them simulations and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I think they saw the picture and they're like, wow, we had so many matches that, you know, sometimes they get confused and they don't know what to do with them, you know.
yeah, tonight on Raw, you got AJ Styles versus Karrion Cross. Logan Paul will be in the house. You got Bailey going one on one against Liv Morgan. Gunther's gonna be in the house, and you got all four guys that are going to be in the house tonight with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Paul Heyman. They will all be there tonight on Monday Night Raw. Hey, Big Bird, before Monday Night Raw starts, Randy Orton. Who should face Randy Orton? I think, look, it looks like they're probably leaning towards Solo Sokoa. I don't know, man. Like, is that really WrestleMania material? That what when you jumped on and you said some of these are forced, that's kind of one that they're kind of forcing that doesn't really mean anything. But what's your thoughts, man? Where should they go with Randy Orton?
I think in that match they might surprise us with what's his name, Aleister Black. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because
Oh yeah,
I heard he signed a deal, either him or Rusev or the third person that I'm thinking about is what's his name, Nick Aldis. I think that's how you mentioned it.
the GM, yeah.
The GM from SmackDown.
hmm
Yeah, and
but
then
is that? I mean, is that good enough for you for for WrestleMania though?
no, to be honest, because like Randy could just step back and be like, "Hey, you know what, I don't want a match, you know, because my opponent was Kevin Owens, but he's out of action,
Right.
and you know they could have just take that match out, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what they talk about in the back or whatever the case is, or maybe he just want a WrestleMania pay and they already promised him, you know, a WrestleMania pay, so now he got to do the match, or he wants to do the match, but I don't know. Hopefully, it'll be quick though. It'll be like a quick, you know, squash and just a RKO out of the blue and 1, 2, 3. You know, beat a record or something.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's gonna be Solo. If they really want to surprise people, have it. Don't even announce it. This is what I've been saying. Don't even announce it. Just say we found your next opponent. Don't let anybody know. Randy Orton goes to the ring. He's there in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania waiting for his opponent, and out comes Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I haven't thought about that one.
Like that's but see, Big Bird, that's WrestleMania. Like all this other stuff. It's like, man, that's not WrestleMania material, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They had to do it big, bigger, and better, and excited and surprised. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening backstage. You know.
Well, I think okay. So we got this week. So let's see what happens. Um, Monday Night Raw is starting off right now, so we're gonna tap out. And Big Bird, if you're available later on in the week, brother, we'll be talking WrestleMania, man, leading all the way up to the Showcase of the Immortals. And I definitely want to tap in with you, Carnal, because you're actually gonna be there just like I am. So definitely want to tap in with you back later on this week, man.
Yeah, sounds good. You know, we'll be in contact, and then over there, you know, me and you, we're gonna defend the tag team title. If you're ready for WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And we're gonna do it WrestleMania style, man. We're gonna defend our tag team titles in a TLC match.
Yup,
So
table, ladders, and chairs.
either that or a Hell in the Cell match. Like, come on, it's WrestleMania. Do something, man. Come on. All right, Big Bird. Hey, brother, gracias for jumping
Oh,
on, brother.
dig it.
Hey, I appreciate you jumping on, brother, and I'll be in touch, man. We'll chop it up during the week.
Sounds good. Thank you. You have a good day. All right. Take care.
Pues that is Big Bird, Cholo Trucker, Wrestling Rehab, Shout all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.
And